Coming to you with the charts today on Canton Network. We're going to get over here and look at the price on Canton Network, sitting at 0.1532. Up today, 0.71%. We are in this new day, 3 hours and 22 minutes. How's everybody out there doing that's holding Canton Network? I know I am. Still up here within the range, just ranging, coming across here. Since back over here on April the 6th, we've just been making some higher highs and some higher lows, moving gradually up. But we get over here and we look at the fundamentals of it. Let's look what the community, the CVD is doing. We look at the CVD on the 4-hour chart here. It's down at this range. Not much going on with the CVD. Update. Let me make right by this chart. There we go. Let me go back and check it again. There we go. We just in the upper range, just still in the range on the CVD. We get over here and look at the spot accumulation. Spot's been moving down by what they got it here on Coin Glass. We come across, we've been stepping it down, just consolidating on the buying, on spot buying. Nobody's coming in buying a lot of Canton Network on the 4-hour chart. Funding rates are somewhat, right now they kind of, longs are paying the shorts. Just slightly between negative and positive on the funding rates. Open interest is moving up. It's staying stable in the range. It pushed up, and open interest is holding on pretty good. We get down here on the aggregated future bids. Right now it was, buyers was in control, but right now it's moved back down to sellers being in the control of the futures. So we have that going on. But I wanted to bring some other updates with you. Canton Network. Wallet Connect integrates with Canton TradeFi Focus Chain Canton Network. Wallet Connect's ecosystem of 700 crypto wallets and 70,000 dApps now supports the enterprise and privacy-focused blockchain network. Wallet Connect has added support for Canton Network, a blockchain built for institutional finance. The two companies first revealed the partnership at ECC in Canyons during a panel moderated by Defiant Senior Editor Oliver Capizzello before releasing the news publicly today, which was 2 days ago on April 22nd. And the deal aims to bring Canton's privacy-focused infrastructure to Wallet's Connect global ecosystem, enabling access to stablecoin payments, tokenized real-world assets, and DeFi applications. According to press release viewed by the crypto deviant, the crypto infrastructure firm's ecosystem supports 700 crypto wallets, 70,000 decentralized applications, and 55.5 million users. all of which can now connect to the protocol, which is within the top 20 chains by market cap per CoinGecko. Canton currently boasts over $8 trillion in tokenized assets processed monthly. You hear that? And more than $350 billion in U.S. Treasury settled daily per the release. I'm gonna tell you right now, Canton Network is taking over a lot. Data from the RWA KYC shows that all of the nearly $330 billion in tokenized real-world assets on Canton are represented asset value, meaning they use the blockchain for recording, keeping, and operational efficiency, but don't allow for on-chain distribution. Wallet Connect CEO Jess Hallgrave framed Canton's privacy model as a requirement for institutions to work at scale. The announcement arrives, however, amid an ongoing debate over Canton's self-description as a public permissionless blockchain, a characterization many in the industry contest as the defiant. As reported, critics argue that Canton is closer to a permission database than a true blockchain, with violator admission controlled by a governance committee of incumbent institutions. Listen to this. Canton has been accumulating serious institutional momentum in recent months. JP Morgan's USD denominated deposit token is set to be issued natively on Canton in phases throughout 2026. The Defiant reported and the DTCC selected Canton to tokenize a subset of U.S. Treasury securities it holds, citing the platform's privacy features per Defiant earlier coverage. The broader race for institutional grade privacy is heating up on multiple fronts. Boundless, a ZK proven network, recently integrated with the XRP ledger to bring native zero knowledge proof verification to a layer 1 for the first time, enabling institutions to build financial applications on XRPL that execute privately while maintaining regulatory compliance, as the Defiant reported. And we get over here and we look at Japan, we see that JSCC to trial tokenized collateral on Canton Network. I can't say his name, Nomura Mizuha, and the Japan Securities Clearing Corporation, the JSCC, and the Digital Asset Holdings unveiled plans for a tokenized collateral trial for Japanese government bonds on the Canton Network. 2, for the proof of concept POC participants. Nomura and Mizuha were, I guess that's how you pronounce them names, were previously announced as participants of an FSA sandbox, the Payment Innovation Project, the PIP, that is exploring stablecoins for security settlement. In the United States, the DTCC has already disclosed plans to tokenize U.S. Treasuries on the Canton Network. The U.S. and Japanese innovators are not entirely unrelated, as the JSCC has a DTCC relationship linked to tokenization, not mentioned in today's announcement. In 2024, when the DTCC unveiled its digital asset sandbox, DTCC Digital Launchpad, The JSCC was the first to adopt it for this same collateral use case. As part of the work, the DTCC published a paper on tokenized collateral in conjunction with JSCC parent JPX. It explored benefits such as the ability to transfer funds instantly and 24/7, including to meet automated margin requirements and potentially full repo. One key difference between today's announcement and the DTCC Canton plans is the U.S. tokenized treasuries will be in production soon. Whereas the Japanese, the POC, is an earlier stage, given one of the goals is to explore whether any legislative changes are needed. The participants want to verify whether they can achieve the desired outcome for JGBs under the Book Entry Transfer Act and Financial Instruments and Exchange Act. So, there we go. A lot. That's I'm telling you, Japan, that's very important. That's very good right there for Canton Network. The U.S. and Japan. You know, our stock market depends a lot on Japan. What happens with Japan affects our stock market. And what happens with our stock market affects Japan. So you got these digital assets. You got these real world assets that the Canton Network's going to be tokenizing here and abroad in Japan. People don't see it, but this whole crypto space is focused on certain tokens, while this token is building in the background. All the major banks is behind this token. All the major banks is behind Canton Network. Canton Network, and it's ranked number 17 by CoinMarketCap. And you can see over here they got it over here listed. It says, I've noticed the best opportunities show up when the market feels quiet, especially now with the Bitcoin staying stable. That's why Japan's JSCC working with Missoula and Nora on Canton Network stood out to me. People's looking at this token and they starting to recognize you better be getting in on this token. Because this token's gonna go at the wow from 15 cents to a couple of dollars. And I'm not bringing you this news to give you no hype. I'm just coming to you with straight up truth. This token privacy narrative. Look at Zcash, where it went to, where it was at, where it went to. The privacy narrative, is what these banks are looking for. And Canton Network can offer that. Canton Network is offering that. People's kind of nervous or, holding back because of the way the blockchain, the way it is. But the way they got it built, set up, it's just so much good news. Let's see what they got on over here going on with Canton Network. It's just so much going on, I'm telling you. Right there, this was April the 10th. Let's see. We got this right here. Let's see what this got to say. Let's see.
It did so with a massive suite of institutional backers and participants. And, I'm talking here household names like Goldman Sachs, BNP Paribas, Deutsche Börse, SIBO, and a load of others that I couldn't list off the top of my head. But the fact that it launched with that kind of institutional support is just insane. And I think is both a testament to the fact that it really was built to accommodate the future of institutional finance and therefore global finance. But it's also a testament to the team in terms of, having the network and having their nous to give institutional participants like that the confidence to get involved literally from day one.
I mean, it just keeps on.
And onboard. How effective was this argument in onboarding the first institution onto Canton? How difficult was it for you to convince somebody on the other side of the table?
Yeah, I mean, the emotion we experience most often, in my opinion, is relief, because what's going on in the stablecoin ecosystem is really incredible. It's really crystal clear the value prop of cash on chain, and its application is just exploding in every direction. So if you are a financial institution, you cannot ignore it. You have to do something, right? Wow, stable coins are putting us in a position that I have to do something. And you start to dig in and you're like, okay, well, maybe I would use it for my own flows, but if I start to use it for my customer flows, now I'm exposing all of their information to the entire world. And now they're between a rock and a hard place. They're existentially threatened. Their business, they have to do something. They have to participate. But participating would be deeply irresponsible. And they're very stuck. And then we come in and we go, well, actually, no, it's cool. You can participate today in a completely responsible manner. And they're like, oh, it's relief. Great, let's go. So that to me is really, really like sort of the what's happening right now.
See there, by participating on a fully transparent ledger means exposing customer data to them. And stablecoins are forcing institutions to act. And right here, this is the problem Canton solves. Western Real on why the most common reaction when institutions discover Canton is relief. Amazing now, I'm telling you, amazing. Independent infrastructure, independent privacy rules, atomic settlement across all of them. This is what a network of networks actually means in practice. Every application on Canton runs its own infrastructure, its own privacy rules, and its own governance, and no shared violator pool, and no global mempool exposing data to parties who have no business seeing it. That's what I'm telling you. Networks of networks. 7 years ago, Canton was built for institutions first. The retail area is now opening up. The useful breakdown of seeing on how the Canton Network works, why that sequencing matters, and what retail access looks like today. Canton was built for institutions. Here's how retail gets it. So you can look at that, and it just goes on. You got all this in trade file. Once all an order hits the matching engine, it executes on price and time. No reordering, no front running. That is not a chance. It is a legal requirement. MEV is not payment for order flow. And you on why the comparison does not hold. And we could listen to a little bit of this.
Again, I would love, again, for anyone to give me in TradFi how you can reorder transactions once they hit a matching engine. Would love to know that, because that's what the MEV does. It reorders. It gives someone the ability to reorder. And by the way, messages, Laura. So messages come into the mempool, and you as an external participant who looks at the mempool can make a payment to reorder those transactions. I would love to understand where that happens in TradFi. Again, I'm happy to get criticism and I'm happy to have these conversations, But when people make these big statements on payment for order flow can be criticized. I'm totally fine with it. But someone who actually pays for order flow has to meet best execution, cannot reorder transactions, cannot say, oh, I'm getting this order from Robinhood, and therefore I'm going to, first of all, do all of my orders, and then I'm going to execute. Not allowed to do that. Criminal, cannot do that, right? So making a comparison between payment for order flow and MEV is just not an apples to apples. But because people don't understand the nuances, it sounds good. We're against the bad guys. The bad guys are the Citadels, the DRWs, all of those type of players. But again, in TradFi, once an order hit the matching engine based on price and time, you cannot reorder it. It's just not possible.
Just keeps on going. I mean, B2B stablecoin payments are moving from discussion to implementation. Canton joins Bitwave, Alio, Vouch, Anchorage Digital, at EDA's Payments Day at Consensus for a conversation on what's actually working for institutional payments today. And it just goes, there's the man right there behind it all, Eric Serenicky. That is behind Canton. What is Canton? What makes it aggregate, go to a distant? Why are institutions building on it? Let's listen.
Chain that was purpose built for.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, Moses, I guess one important thing I want to touch on today's episode is what is Canton? Canton Network is the only public permissionless blockchain that was purpose built for institutional finance, in the sense that we uniquely combine configurable privacy, controls, and also interoperability to allow anyone from largest financial institutions, enterprises, retail, or even entrepreneurs to launch applications within whatever use case or regulatory environment that they may be in. Yeah, well, Moses, I guess one important thing I want to touch on today's episode is what is.
But I wanted to bring this to you. I'm building them bags on this Canton Network. I'm buying at this price. I'm going to buy at the next higher price. If it goes higher, I must keep right on buying. But here we try to bring you real cryptos to invest in that's going to make a difference in the future. But it's left up to you. It's your money. You invest it where you want to put it. We're just here just to bring real projects, real ledgers, real blockchains that's going to make a difference in the future of finance. So this is one of the main ones right here that we cover here on the channel, is Canton Network. It's steady moving forward. You got these major banks that's behind this token. And when price catches up with the value of Canton, it's going to be up there, I'm telling you. Something you really need to look at. It's got the market cap on it's real low right now, 5.89 billion. The total supply is 38.38 billion. And after a while, that supply is going to start getting burned, and it's going to start getting reduced. And in the value of Canton is going to run up dramatically in the next bull run cycle. So you can buy what you want to buy. We're not going to hold it against you. There's a lot of good projects out there, but this is one of the best ones I've seen. launch in the last couple years, Canton Network, with all the institution behind it. So if you like the content, I'd like for y'all to subscribe to the channel. Thought something was wrong with my screen, but yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Spread this thing. Make this channel go out there. If you like what I bring to you, just hit that like button. And hey, buy Canton Network. We are. Till next time, God bless you.